Beautiful viewers, you're welcome to the news. My name is Florence Mbam. From the headlines, staff of State Health Management Board charged to be alive to their responsibilities. WAEC appeals for patience from candidates over portal shutdown. Trump and Putin to meet soon to discuss ending war in Ukraine. The news in full. Ebonyi State Government has issued letter of 1 month notice of contract termination to the contractors handling rural access road, both Ebonyi North and South zones, for the slow pace of projects. The Commissioner for Rural Development, Mr. Jude Okpo, disclosed this during the inspection of the road in Afikpo local government area and a Hozara local government area. The report. The newly sworn-in chairman of State Hospital Management Board, Mrs. Monica Ogada, has admonished staff of the board to be alive to their responsibilities to justify the huge investment of Governor Francis Nwifuru in the state health sector. Mrs. Ogada gave the admonition during her maiden meeting with management and staff of the board at the Ministry of Health Complex, Ochudo Centenary City, Abakaliki. Our reporter Douglas Monko has the details.
The chairman, State Hospital Management Board, Mrs. Monica Ogada, said the essence of the meeting was to familiarize and brainstorm to ascertain the achievements and challenges with the hope of addressing them, and appreciated the governor for appointing them to contribute their quota towards effective and efficient healthcare delivery to the people. Mrs. Ogada said the board members were poised to do the needful to achieve the governor's lofty desire in the health sector, and harped on the need for suggestion boxes to get first-hand information from staff on how to advance health indices of the state.
And because of the zeal we had to take off in order to realize the dreams of His Excellency, we felt there was no time to waste. Hence our coming the next day to interact and pay homage to the Honorable Commissioner. His Excellency does not want any shortcomings from any quarters. Hence his ability to provide the needed environment at the secondary health care level in terms of equipment, in terms of human resources, in terms of needed staff to ensure that citizens' health are not jeopardized with.
Earlier, the Chief Executive, Hospital Management Board, Dr. Chidi Ehiem, appreciated the new chairman of the board and her members for deeming it necessary to hold a immediate meeting with the staff and management of the board, noting that it was an indication of harmonious working relationship which would help to actualize the health component of the People's Charter of Needs policy of the state governor. Dr. Ehiem commended the state governor, Chief Francis Nwifuru, for revamping the health sector through employment of qualified medical personnel, procurement of hospital equipment and consumables, as well as enhancement of health workers' welfare, among others, and enjoined the staff to reciprocate the gesture by being more dedicated to their duties.
They want to sincerely welcome you and pledge our cooperation and our support to make sure that expectations, and we have various expectations for the hospital, we give our maximum cooperation that it works. What His Excellency is doing or has done is to make sure that you don't need to go far to access health.
The Director of Pharmaceutical Services in the Ministry, Dr. Moses Okoro, a member of the board, Mr. Elias Mwibo, the Director of Finance and Accounts, SHMB, Chief Simeon Weze, and Head of Department Administration, Mr. Ogbonaya Udeze, among others, scored the governor high in the health sector and expressed readiness to work harmoniously with them to actualize their mandates.
We have loads of
challenges with the Ministry of Health. And by the special grace of God, the way you have started, I believe God will guide you.
I'm soliciting for your full cooperation. If you have challenges, if you have anything that we should know, of course, you let us know. Our own is policy making and implementation.
I'm very, very happy and glad that our parents are here with us. And we believe we are going to achieve more than expected from us.
They express optimism that with the pedigree of the board members, the health sector would be advanced rapidly in the overall health benefit of the people. I am Douglas Wankwo.
The Senate Deputy Chief Whip and Senator representing Ebonyi North Zone, Senator Onyekachi Ebonyi, has joined other well-meaning Ebonyi people to condemn the purported publication of a social media critic, Mr. Kajetan Njoku, on ethnicity, kindred dichotomy and clan marginalization, and described it as false and malicious in nature. The senator gave the condemnation in an interview with newsmen in Abakaliki. The report.
According to Senator Ebonyi, the purported publication by Mr. Kajetan Njoku was uncalled for and total disrespect to Governor Francis Nwifur's hard-earned integrity and prestige. The Senate Deputy Chief Whip said the administration of Governor Nwifuru is a true reflection of inclusiveness, transparency, and fairness in the distribution of political appointments and democracy dividends to every segment of the state.
I want to use this medium to address those who are trying to find kindred dichotomy in Izzy. We cannot go back to Egypt. We have unified, we are united. Somebody must take the lead. And today, FON is taking the lead. Everybody must queue. It is God that gives power. It is not man. And it must not you.
He reaffirmed his unflinching and total support to Governor Francis Nwifuru-led administration, which he said has given inhabitants of the state a pride of place in terms of good governance and in qualitative leadership. Senator Onyekachi Ebonyi also called on those who are hell-bent in championing kindred dichotomy in Izzy clan to refrain from that and embrace one love for the sake of brotherliness.
I want to thank you all for the support you are giving to my brother. You can see it is a joint ticket. I and FON is a joint ticket. So if you are from me, you must be for FON. So you can't separate the two.
The federal lawmaker, while making reference to the expression of late American President Thomas Jefferson on embracing God's creature and treating them equally, said he would continue to foster love, peace, and unity among Izzy people and beyond.
Away from Ebonyi State, in a breakthrough against organized crime, the Rivers State Police Command has dismantled a sophisticated interstate car theft syndicate, arresting 12 suspects and recovering 22 stolen vehicles. The syndicate, which operated across at least 8 states in Nigeria, was uncovered following the September 2024 carjacking of a Toyota Hiace bus at Trailer Park on The report.
The case was reported by the vehicle owner Enoch Daniel and triggered a months-long intelligence-driven operation by the Command C for Eye Strike Force and Octopus team. The initial arrest of John Amadi 40 and Nna Goodluck 45, both ex-convicts from Rivers State, reveal critical information. The pair confessed to being paid 90,000 naira each by one Godspower Okpa to snatch vehicles using hammers. Investigations rapidly expanded to other states, Obiakpo, Rivers, Kano, and Akwa Ibom, where police picked up additional suspects and discovered a web of criminal activities stretching to the Cameroon border.
Let's take a moment. Assault Television News returns in a moment. Do stay with us. Glad to have you back. The West African Examination Council WAEC has announced that its result checker portal has been temporarily shut down due to technical issues. The council made this known in a public notice shared via its official X handle on Wednesday. The details.
WAEC further appealed for patience from candidates and stakeholders. The update came just days after the council formally announced the release of the 2025 West African Senior School Certificate Examination (WASC) results. The announcement was made on Monday, August 4, 2025, via the council's verified handle. The results were originally made accessible through the official WAEC Direct portal and SMS platforms. However, the temporary shutdown of the main results checker site has left many students unable to view their results.
From the foreign scene, Israel's security cabinet is meeting to decide on whether to order a complete military takeover of the Gaza Strip, a move the UN says would risk catastrophic consequences. Israeli media says Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu sees this as the only way to destroy Hamas amid free hostages still held by the group following the breakdown of ceasefire talks. The details.
Reports though say the head of the military and some ministers disagree amid warnings such a move could be disastrous for the hostage and Palestinian civilians. Top UN official Miroslav Jenka told the UN Security Council earlier this week that it would be against international law and was a deeply alarming prospect. The Israeli military currently controls about 3/4 of Gaza. The vast majority of Gaza's population has already been displaced by the war, and many more will be uprooted if the army takes over remaining areas.
U.S. President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin have agreed to meet in the coming days, the Kremlin has said. It follows Trump saying there was a good chance he could meet his Russian and Ukrainian counterparts together in person very soon to discuss ending the war in Ukraine. The details.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky indicated support for that idea, while Putin said he was not against meeting Zelensky, but he was very far from it happening. Trump's deadline for Russia to agree a ceasefire in Ukraine or face more sweeping sanctions is due to expire on Friday. A meeting between Trump and Putin would follow U.S. envoy Steve Witkoff holding talks with the Russian president.
With this, we wrap up Seoul Television News. But before we go, let's take a recap of our major stories. The newly sworn-in chairman of State Hospital Management Board, Mrs. Monica Ogada, has admonished staff of the board to be alive to their responsibilities to justify the huge investment of Governor Francis Nwifuru in the state health sector. The West African Examinations Council, WAEC, has announced that its result checker portal has been temporarily shut down due to technical issues. United States President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin have agreed to meet in the coming days, the Kremlin has said. My name is Florence Mbam. Do enjoy the rest of your night.